Hello everyone. Today I will be making a video solely on Terroriser and some of the information that he said in a stream. You might have saw some of this stream in my own record video that I posted a couple days ago, but this video in the second half of his stream when he's talking about this, he is mainly talking about like drama channels and news channels and about the information about him, needing to be factual and he doesn't want it to be untrue and how badly it does hurt him. And I wanted to cover it, so let's look at the clips and talk about them and go into it.
Like, I'm being dragged up into that whole thing again, seeing videos and videos and videos being made and incorrect information. If there's one thing from this that I want to be a clip, is this. I am so fed up and tired, honestly. I'm so fed up and tired of seeing all these drama channels doing stories and giving the wrong information in the story.
Alright, so here he talks about he's tired of seeing all these videos covering the mini lad situation that involves him and having those videos display incorrect information. Now, anybody can look at my channel and say that, oh, you started doing these videos recently that have been blowing up, you're just like copying Diesel Patches or Sensitive Society or something like that. I definitely got inspiration to do it from them, but how this all started for me is I did a live stream about the whole mini lad situation because I was so shocked by it. I wanted to talk to an audience about it, and so many people came over and they suggested I should continue to talk about it, and I never thought of myself as a reporter or doing information or doing research for a video. I just wanted to do videos for fun. But these videos were gaining traction, and I figured, hey, I can voice my opinion and speak upon these things and display what I see as true and factual and go from there. He never sat here and said that he's tired of seeing these videos. He's tired of seeing these videos with wrong information. I don't know his exact opinion on drama or news channels that gets things correct, but I know that he's tired and he doesn't really like those channels who display incorrect information, which he'll talk about here in a second. The only reason why I bring this up is because I've had comments of people saying, hey, Terroriser does not want this drama to continue, you shouldn't make videos anymore. I don't think at all Terroriser cares if videos like this are made. He just doesn't want them to have the incorrect information. Everyone on the internet has an opinion and they can voice their opinion however they choose to voice it, and I think he knows and respects this, but he doesn't like it when the information is incorrect and you're passing along stuff that isn't true.
Or the one thing here, oh man, I hate talking about this because I don't want people thinking I'm trying to resurface drama. I don't have time for it, but
I've seen a couple comments of people saying that Terroriser started all this by bringing up the drama in his live stream. That's not at all the case. He was asked a super chat question if Ohm can play with him, and he wanted to address why Ohm will no longer be playing with him. You could see it in my previous video, or you can look up this live stream yourself and look. Ohm has been talking about this for months and months and months now over on his Twitter, blasting Terroriser and other members of the Vanos group. Terroriser, by any means, he never ever brings up any drama. He never sits here and starts any of it, and he definitely does hate talking about it, as you can see by the way he says this. He does not want to talk about it at all, but he feels like if he doesn't come out and speak about it and he ain't transparent about it, then the message will never get across. And I think he does portray a good message here, but let's get back into what he was talking about.
Really would like some of these channels that go around talking about the story of the drama with myself and Craig, the Ferrari joke thing, the joke that I was saying.
So there was basically a joke that him and Wildcat made in Fortnite, but a lot of people are getting that confused that they're making fun of Mini Lad and Jay when they got hit by the Toyota Tacoma, and that's not the case at all. When I went and looked at this footage of the said joke that was made, I never put the two and two together. I never sat here and thought it was them making fun of Mini Lad or Jay for getting hit by a car, but he'll explain here what he's talking about.
That joke about the Ferrari, and if there's certain channels that you see that make these drama videos, feel free to tweet this clip at them. The joke about the Ferrari had nothing to do with the car crash. That is the most disgusting thing that I have people spreading around saying Terroriser made a joke about a car crash he was involved. 2 people almost died in that situation. You think I would make jokes about something that almost cost 2 people's lives?
I don't think he would make any jokes about this, nor did I ever put out any sort of story or any sort of video of him making this joke. Now, I believe Diesel Patches said something like this, and he made a video apologizing about it and getting his story straight and correct, which Terroriser talks about again in this stream about, addressing it. If you're wrong, and get it straight. He's an incredible, humble, genuinely nice human being, and I would never, ever insinuate that he would make a joke like this, him or Wildcat. or pretty much any of the members of the current Vanoss group. Now, I have not seen these videos of drama channels or news channels covering this story. I bet I could just look it up on YouTube and find it. But I just wanted to get across that I've never, ever reported that he did one of these things. But making fun of Jay and Miniland for almost dying in a car accident, I never said any of these things on my channel personally, but I did want to cover it because when one person does it and when a couple other channels do it, it does overshadow the rest of us channels, and it kind of puts us all in that group of, oh, you guys are drama channels and you guys don't get the story right. Anyways, let's continue with the live stream.
Cop on. If you're gonna do news channels and stuff along those lines, do your research. Spread no, don't. It's all fake news. Don't fucking think that's what it's about and then say that's what it's about. Do your research. Make sure that's correct, because that is not true. That hurts me that you're going around telling people that I made a joke about a car crash that almost cost the lives of 2 people.
So for my videos, I always try to understand the situation the best that I can before I even make them. And if I feel like that I'm a little edgy about the information, I don't even bother making a video about it.
If you're going to do research and you're going to do these type of videos, make sure that the information you're passing on to hundreds and thousands of people are accurate. It's not true. And I'd appreciate if some people actually refuted some of the, well, not take the video down, but like if you address it and make sure you've got that crystal clear wrong.
Well, Diesel Patches did make a video that he stated something that was wrong. He made a video apologizing to Terroriser for all this, and actually Terroriser made a comment about it. That was really brave and mature of the both of them. Both handled the situation very well, and Diesel Patches actually took down his video, even though Terroriser's not, you know, saying that he has to, or he's required to, or even Terroriser would like him to. But he does want people to be able to address the correct information, and Diesel Patches did that. And I feel like that's a very mature thing for Diesel Patches to do, and I believe everything Terroriser is saying here is completely true and respectful at the same time. Anyways, in this next clip, he's going to be talking about where this whole joke came from, where people are thinking that they made fun of Minnie and Jay's car accident, but again, it's not the case. He'll explain here.
It was in a recording session with Wildcat and Marcel and someone else. We were playing Fortnite. It was on Loot Lake. I can't remember the video exactly, but Tyler was doing an impression of when Minilad did like his football stadium. He was on the BBC, Northern Ireland BBC. They did a news report, and it was an impression of the news correspondent, the reporter on the thing, and he was like, "Oh, hello," and here he arrives in his Ferrari, and then Tyler kept doing that impression. It was that's what he kept doing, was mimicking the BBC reporter, and then I joined in on that. When Tyler kept doing it that night, he kept saying, "Here we are, blah, blah, blah," doing that voice. And that was the voice I jumped in with Tyler doing. That's it. It had nothing to do with the car crash.
And I never thought it had anything to do with the car crash. Again, I never made a story about this. I've never even looked up online if other people were making stories about it, but apparently they were, according to Terroriser, which I can 100% believe that people would do this and are doing this. It's kind of sad that people are throwing this upon him. All he does is work his hardest to give us entertainment, give us videos, even give us some awesome merch, which I love his merch. His merch is awesome. And to have people sit here and put out this negative image of him and Wildcat and even other members of the Vanoss group, and to sit here and be completely fine with that, no matter if it's true or not, I mean, that would eat me up inside so much, not knowing if this information is true, but still making a video on it. That would bug me so much, and I don't know how other people are willing to sit here and treat someone like this. I mean, you're pretty much treating them like a piece of shit.
That's probably the one thing that I've kept bottled in. I try not to talk about it, but I've come to the point where all this shit is happening that I'm just like it's so hard to keep it's so hard for me to keep my mouth shut. I'm a human being at the end of the day, and when I hear these lies being spread around, misinformation, it's hard, lads. Gonna be honest with you.
And I completely understand this. He is a human being just like any of us. We would hate if thousands and thousands of people were sitting here thinking that we made some joke to hurt someone else when that joke was never made in the first place. It was just misunderstood or twisted by other people to either make a quick buck or to get some short-lived YouTube fame. I completely understand where Terroriser's coming from in this. And if any of you guys out there are making videos about this or making drama news-related videos and you're spreading around incorrect information, you don't deserve a platform on YouTube. I think you're a scumbag if you do this. But anyways, let's continue with the live stream.
That's one thing that's really been pissing me off lately, is hearing that. Never would make a joke about that. It's disgusting.
I completely agree. Terroriser would never do something like this. I mean, like I said before, Terroriser is such a nice, humble human being. His videos are always entertaining to watch, and you have a sense of realism when you watch these videos. It seems authentic. I mean, hell, I still watch his videos to this day. I'm a huge, huge fan of Terrorizer's. He's caught up in all this drama, and it's very, very unfair to him, and I believe it's an awful thing that these things are happening to him, but I think he's handling it well and appropriately.
And then if I see these videos and stuff, it's hard. Go a day in my shoes, my man. So I'm just so over it. I'm so over it.
And I think all of us would feel the exact same if we were in your shoes. Honestly, he probably gets a lot of messages, a lot of tweets about it, and I'm sure it's annoying.
Well, I don't know if it's set it straight. Like if that clip does get to some of these news channels, then that's fine. If you're gonna do the news, make sure it's factual. It's not your fault. It's no one's fault. So I'm the one who chose to say stuff. Most likely, it's gonna come back and bite me in the ass.
I mean, I don't think this is going to go back and bite him in the ass at all. I think all he's trying to do here is sit, give the best information that he possibly can, and move on from this. It's completely understandable.
Like, there's two sides to it. There's two sides to it. I'm in a group. But I don't want to piss off my friends. By me talking about stuff with the other people that I've had my issues with, I don't want to resurface it, restart drama, and then it becomes a hindrance for them. Because it's not fair on them. By association, they get involved, and it's not fair. Then people start spamming their Twitter, and I don't like that. And then I have to keep my mouth shut on stuff. But then I see stuff happening and accusations and all this shit. It's like I feel like I'm in between a rock and a hard place with some of these things. You know, if I do talk about stuff, I try to be transparent. Other people will try and sugarcoat it and whatever. I'm just not like that.
And the biggest thing that I wanted to take out of this last clip that I just showed you guys is that going around bugging these people with it, tweeting them, commenting on their videos about either the Mini situation, the Louis situation, if the Omrecker situation starts popping up, or even tweeting them a couple of these videos from these drama channels, I don't think at all that's the best thing to do. I would hate for any of my videos to be tweeted at them constantly and for them to be annoyed by it. I'm sitting here talking to you guys. I'm not talking to Terroriser. I'm not talking to those people. I would absolutely hate for these people to be super annoyed by the videos that I make, because all I'm trying to do is break down the truth, give you guys the best information, give you guys the news about what's going on, and then move forward with it so we're all on the same page. Again, just please leave these guys alone. They're making videos, they're making content. Go love them, go support them, go buy their stuff, go treat them like how they should be treated. Treat them like human beings, and treat them with the kindness of your heart. That's the only thing I want to make this video about. I want to conclude this by saying Terroriser never made any joke. Terroriser Wildcat never made any joke about Minnie or Jay getting in a car accident. They never made fun of the situation. They both take that very seriously. And I bet in the deepness of their heart, they were thinking about Minnie and Jay when they were involved in that car accident. It's a sad thing that happened, but to insinuate that Terroriser or Wildcat sat here and made any sort of joke about Minnie or Jay being in that car accident is completely false, and do not believe that information at all. All I'm trying to do is spread correct information onto you guys on what's correct, what is believable, what is not believable, and give you my opinion. And my opinion on all this is that Terroriser is a nice, wonderful human being. He deserves all the love and support he's getting, and he should get even more of that. So please, go tell him to have a great day. Go tell him that you love his videos. And most importantly, just live your life without much negativity if you possibly can. Try to be the most positive person you can be in your life, because trust me, you'll be helping individuals more than you know. Anyways, that's my video for today. Sorry if this was a little long, and sorry if this is something that you weren't quite interested in. I thought it was important information to spread. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.
Thanks for stopping by. I wish you the best. I'm rocking TJV until my death, and this feels so amazing, so I'm trying to impress. I live my life so free, got no time for the stress. Hope to see you all soon, man. Just have a good day, hanging with the crew, playing video games. Click that bell, come join the family, and if you ever feeling down, just remember to say